Hey guys, Luke here from Spotlight on Spurs, and the rumour mill of transfers has started. It seems to be wingers are the topic of conversation at Tottenham Hotspur. Will it be a re-signing of Tell, whether it be a loan or a permanent move? Are we going after Leroy Sané? Does Eze fit the bill? In today's video, we're going to be looking at a player that's already at our club, albeit probably hasn't been given much of a chance. But I reached out to the Leeds community, specifically Paul from the Leeds Therapy, which is a very fitting name when we're discussing Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. We could definitely do with some therapy as fans. I reached out to Paul and asked him to give his views on Manor Solomon, the season that he had, what he does well, what he does maybe not so well. Does he see him being a Premier League player? And lastly, would he take him at Leeds again following their promotion to the Premier League? So here is Paul with his views on all things Manor Solomon. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe to my channel. Paul's links will also be in the description below. So please go and pop him a follow. Take care and come on, you Spurs.
Hi everybody, my name's Paul. I'm from a fan channel, if you like, a sort of Leeds newsy channel called Leeds United Therapy. Does exactly what it says on the tin. I'm here today to have a conversation with you or give you my thoughts and opinions on Manor Solomon and how he did in the league for us. Obviously, we won the championship this season, and you know that's in no small part to how Manor Solomon actually played. So overall, I think if you were to get me to have a brief chat about him and say what I thought, overall, phenomenally good player, phenomenally brilliant for us, did really, really well. Had a bit of a shaky start in terms of when we were against Burnley. His slip let their player through for us to lose 1-0. But overall, he was a fantastic player for us, did fantastically well. When you look at the top stats of the players, so in terms of the top scorers, he was third with 10 goals. In terms of assists, he was top of the assists chart with 12 assists for us. His combined G&A over the season was 22. His FootMob rating, he was the second best player on our side, according to FootMob, 7.5, only narrowly beaten out by Junior Firpo. But just overall, his level of play was absolutely fantastic. I mean, I could, like I said, talk about his statistics all day long. His expected goals, 9.7. His, let's see where else we can find bits and pieces for him. Big chances created, 21. Chances created, 67 in total, only beaten out by Brendan Aronson. Expected assists, 10.3. Just everything. Successful dribbles, 2.4 successful dribbles per game. He was top of the list for that one as well. Just a really, really, really brilliant player for us. He started off really well. We were all a little bit unsure because of his injury record previously. Obviously, he's coming back from a knee injury, and it took him a little while to settle in. And by a little while, I don't mean loads, but you could see from a talent point of view, he was there. I think for him, it was a confidence thing, and the fact that he didn't, and he said it himself, he didn't trust his knee as much to be able to do the job that he wanted to be able to do. So things like cutting in from the left-hand side and just drilling a shot in, he wasn't very confident in doing that at all. But as the season wore on, he got way more confident and a lot better at it as well. He was just a joy to watch. Defenders didn't know how to handle him. They couldn't handle him. Obviously, he got his little back injury. He was out for 10 games, and then he came back in. Again, it took him a little while just to get back up to speed with everything again. But he was head and shoulders in terms of ability, pace of thought. Everything was just fantastically good. We had a ridiculous front line, or we have a ridiculous front line for the season. You had the two starters in Dan James and Manor Solomon on the wing with Pirro up front. It was just a lethal combination. And, you know, we had Firpo playing at left back who would often end in the number 9 role. But that's another story altogether. We're here to talk about Solomon. We then went through a bit of a sticky period where we drew quite a concerted number of games. And I think we got 6 points out of a possible 18. And everybody was starting to get a little bit worried. The team wasn't performing very well. And then I don't think I'm beyond the realms of being gregarious or overtly gregarious with what I'm saying here. Manor Solomon was one of the reasons that we got over the line last season and won the title. His performances in the final games of the season were just unbelievable, just on a different level and a different planet to what everybody else was doing. And by that I mean the opposition. He really, when you needed your big player to step up, he really, really, really stepped up to the mark and did what was needed to be done. He was assisting. He was always looking for the ball. He was always making it difficult. He was the one that you knew was just going to have a really, really good game. And I mean, no more so than I think it was extremely fitting that he scored the goal that won us the championship in, not uncommon to us this season, in the 91st minute of a league game. And it's the goal that won us the championship. And the reason that goal wins is because he takes his shot early and he's a great player. I'll be honest, I would love to see us sign him permanently because I think he would fit fantastically well. So much so that you can't see it, but on my wall here, I've got the Manor Solomon goal print on my wall here. And just a great player. He really got Leeds as well. Obviously, the Jewish connection, got on really well with the Jewish community. But he really, really got into the team and the city, and his partner seemed very, very settled as well. So just a fantastic player overall. I've got nothing but admiration for him. He is a brilliant, brilliant player. And it was nice to see his confidence grow throughout the season as well. So, yeah, for me, brilliant player. I thought he was very, very good. He is one of the main reasons he not carried us as an individual, but set the standard for the rest of the team to aspire to, which they did towards the back end of the season. Just a great, great, great overall player for us. Thank you very much, Tottenham. We very much appreciate it.